It's very late, but I hope everybody's ready for some Fire Emblem Friday.
GlitzParty just went live.
GlitzParty is live. We also have this swank new layout that I made. I'm pretty excited about using it. I made a whole bunch of them, so I will have a new layout for each part that we play, and then I'll probably make one for when we eventually go over to play no, Awakening.
Oh, Awakening.
Yeah. So, Revelation, I'm not really sure how long it'll be before we get around to playing that, because, unfortunately, we purchased Revelations twice already. Oh, can you go turn off the shoutouts on PartyBot? But yeah, so we already both purchased Revelations on our own DSs, and we have a shared streaming DS. So I'm actually we have to get to a point where we can afford to buy a third digital copy of Revelations. So we'll see how well that ends up going later on. But hopefully we'll be able to play it at some point. But yeah, so anyway, we are picking up where we left off last time, which is, I think, at Chapter 8, yeah. So, so far what we've done is we've been doing some side battles and stuff like that. We've been raising our supports with various people. We've got a bunch of stuff to do now because we haven't been around for a while.
Truly.
And we're going to go ahead and take care of that really quick before we get started. We've been doing some scouting missions. We've been doing some paralogs. We got Mozu now. She was the last, her, like, paralog was the last thing that we did last stream, if I remember correctly. So, that is cool. We are going to raise her up as much as possible, and we're going to do a little bit of grinding, so be ready for that. PartyBot has been timed out. Oh no. The bot is now in timeout again. Just turn the switch off. Oh my, Glitz is getting used to Ankbot, so go ahead and pull our lottery for the day. And it's a dud this time, so we got fish. Hooray!
Come again.
But yeah, so we got up to A rank with Kaze, so we don't need to invite Kaze anymore. We can invite other people. And as usual, I'm gonna be doing voices, but I don't actually remember if the voices that I'm doing are the same ones that I've been doing the whole time or not. So, you know. When I'm over here, I feel like we're kids again.
I became a knight just hoping to see you again. I'm so happy to be back in your life.
I've never actually really gone for improvement on Silas, so it'll be nice to do that.
I also changed it to a J stream rather than a Glitz stream.
Oh, good. Thank you, I forgot to do that.
Yeah, I did it.
We don't have PartyBot up here on the DS streaming setup, so
I had to change him downstairs.
he had to be adjusted downstairs.
But he should be working now. I was trying to just delete his one comment, but it kept timing him out for 1 second.
That's why I was like, just don't worry about it.
No, it's fine. It's just funny.
give Lilith fish again. She probably won't get a whole bunch of stats off of this because she's gotten fish the last, like, 4 times. But... yeah. Unfortunately, if you give her too much of the same thing over and over, she doesn't actually, like, level up in a meaningful way. It, like, alternates, like, good stuff with not good stuff. I actually don't know. Can I visit castles? We'll find out. I'm a little leery on doing anything that requires me to be online due to the nature of having to hack the DS, but hopefully we'll be okay. These are all recommended, but none of them have, like, all of the stuff. It's much nicer when you go somewhere where they have everything already laid out.
Also search at, like, most popular.
I went for recommendations.
They're gonna recommend you things where people are at, like, your level. So
Actually, you should grab my DS and boot it up and grab me the castle listing in there because I have a bunch of really nice castles that have everything. So we'll do that maybe at the end of the stream, check out some other people's castles and whatnot.
not right now.
Alright, so we've got a bunch of challenges still lined up, but we're going to go ahead and just move on to Chapter 8, which is one of my least favorite chapters, honestly. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it for now. Fierce Winds. Gods, these stairs go on forever.
We can do this.
Indeed, but what did you expect? This is the eternal stairway. Not to worry, we've almost reached the halfway point.
What?
Right, I suppose there's no 5-minute stairway that we could have taken instead.
Please, be
Lady
silent.
Corin, please be silent for a moment.
Oh.
Yeah, that fell a bit flat. Sorry.
Hmm.
No, that's not it. I'm sensing an unusual presence. I think we're being followed. How is that possible? I haven't seen any signs of life.
Listen.
Attention, whoever you are. Show yourself if you wish to avoid conflict.
No.
Faceless! Where did they come from? How strange. I expected humans. The Faceless usually aren't this stealthy. In any case, we have no time to spare. Let's take them out. Azura, can you please guard Sakura while we deal with this?
Yes, of course.
Big sister!
Be careful, Corin.
We've got this.
Are you ready, Kaze? Let's do this.
Yeah.
You can count on me. Yeah! Stand aside or be destroyed.
All right.
Alright, just a few more standing. Wait a minute. What's this? Everyone hold! Something isn't right.
What's that?
What's the matter, Corin?
No.
These aren't faceless. They're people. Gods, what have we done?
Unbelievable.
I'm afraid you're right. I recognize their clothing. These people are from the Wind Tribe.
What was that?
I don't understand. A moment ago, this person right here was a faceless monster. Who's there? Show yourself at once.
Good day, princess. Did you enjoy my magic trick?
Iago, what have you done?
Oh yeah, Iago.
I didn't do a thing. You're the ones who struck down these poor villagers.
Why? What could you possibly have to gain?
Let me explain.
Don't you see? This is just the beginning. Now that you're with the Hoshidans, anything is fair game.
Oh, your ignorance does tickle me. And he's gone.
This puts us in an unfortunate position, to say the least. The route ahead takes us through the Wind Tribe territory, and we're going to have a hard time explaining what just happened.
Big sister.
Who was that maniac, anyway? Do you know him, Corin?
Yeah.
Yes. His name is Iago, King Garen's right-hand man. I didn't know he was capable of this sort of thing. He probably made us appear to be the faceless to those poor villagers.
I see.
Well, he did do us one favor. He revealed himself to us as an enemy. I'm sure we'll have to go through him to get to King Garen. Yes, I would expect so.
We've arrived. This is the Wind Tribe village we must pass through. Lady Corin, are you certain you want to approach the village directly?
Yes.
Yes. Trying to sneak around will only make us seem more suspicious. Surely they'll understand that we mean them no harm.
I'm not as optimistic, but I will trust your judgment. Ah, it looks as though the decision has been made for us.
It's them!
There they are! The savages who attacked our people! Prepare to die!
Please wait! We can explain! It's true that we fought with some of your people, but we were deceived by an enemy from Nor.
What did you say?
Please. How stupid do you think we are? This is going well.
Right. Any ideas? Excuse me, can I have everyone's attention?
Sakura,
Sakura, be careful.
please forgive
Please forgive us. We are so sorry to have hurt your people, but you must understand that they appeared before us as faceless.
Lady Sakura? You're with these brigands? Yeah, what's going on here?
My apologies.
Please, you must believe us.
Lady Azura is with them too. Maybe they are telling the truth. Hold that thought. Have you considered that this might be a trap? Either way, we can't make this decision ourselves. Let's see what Chief Fuga has to say.
Yes.
Very well. We would be happy to speak with your Chief Fuga.
Speak? Somehow I don't think that's what the chief will have in mind. I see.
Wait.
Be careful, Corin. I believe your strategy is sage, but we are putting ourselves in a highly vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But what choice do we have?
Alright. So we get everybody but Orochi, actually. Which I guess I'm okay with. I'm not too concerned. So we'll go ahead and just use this.
What's going on here? I thought the Wind Tribe was neutral.
So it goes.
Oh ho, the human mind is weak and malleable. Things change. Oops.
Oh?
Setsuna, have you shrunk about, a foot or so in the last minute?
Help?
No, I'm actually sinking in some quicksand.
Hmm.
Quicksand at this latitude? How fascinating.
No.
Am I gonna die now?
Yes.
Physically, yes, probably. But your spirit will live on in our memories.
Huh?
Zama, why aren't you doing anything to help her? And Setsuna, why are you so calm? Is this some sort of joke? Gah! I guess I'll have to save you.
Thanks.
Ah, thank you, milady. My, Lady Hinoka the hero.
Azama, we are currently under attack. Can you try to be serious for 2 seconds?
Yes.
Of course, milady. Although I am currently without any battle implements, so I'm afraid I'm at the mercy of your protection.
Me too.
I think I'm stuck in quicksand again. Gods, I knew I couldn't rely on the two of you, but this is worse than I imagined. Just try and hold it together long enough for us to see this through, alright? Maybe Ryoma and Takumi can help me babysit once we finally catch up to them. Alright. So, we've got a couple of dragon veins, it looks like. This isn't the one that I was thinking of. It's, like, the next chapter that I'm very unhappy to be into, but... these will just turn the desert into plains, which I think we actually suffer a... we suffer a penalty, like a movement penalty. So, we'll want to get those handled ASAP. And Sakura can go ahead and do that for us. Do I need to go over and talk to Hinoka? I actually don't know. We'll send, Korin over there to handle it. Use Iron Naginata.
I'll try my best.
Use the Iron Katana with Hana. I will zip zoom over this way. Go ahead and get a cheap shot with the Kodachi. Since now we have a Kodachi.
Guess I did it right.
There we go. Collect a level.
I'm here to help.
Not bad. And we'll have Kaze run up here. Mozu can also run up here. Pretty much everyone can run up here. Ugh, the desert movement penalty is the worst. Well, at least Hinoka came over to talk to me.
Big sister! Huh?
Hinoka, what are you doing here? I could ask the same question, Korin.
Well,
Yes, well, a lot has happened. I thought you were in the capital.
huh?
Yeah, I was. But I decided to try and catch up with Ryoma and Takumi on their way to Izumo. Ah. Well, it's good that we met up, but I have some bad news. Ryoma and Takumi are missing. We're just trying to track them down.
What?
Missing? Oh gods. They're not the sort of men that simply go missing. What happened to them, Korin? We don't know. And we've run into a few problems of our own along the way. Yeah, I can see that. I thought the Wind Tribe was neutral. Why are we fighting?
We've got this.
It's a long story, but I believe that we'll be able to explain ourselves to the chief. Will you join us? We could certainly use a little help. Of course! Although a little help is about all you'll get from these two.
Huh?
What do you mean by that? Never mind. I'm just happy to have you all on our side. Let's do this. Now I control them, actually. Yo fam, welcome to the back of the bus. What do you mean? She can go ahead and activate that dragon vein. Pave the way for the next part of our adventure north. And let's see. Go ahead and have Tsubaki come in for the kill.
I won't let
And
you
pick
get
up
hurt.
Sakura. Did I give her... I did. Okay, cool. I was momentarily concerned that I was not prepared to have her start healing everybody for XP.
No need to thank me.
So you've made it this far.
Ah!
You must be Chief Fuga. Please, allow me to explain.
No.
No, you must earn the right to explain. Show me that you fight with honor. Alright. Still Shuriken. This guy's gonna knock the shit out of Kaze, though. He's at a weapon disadvantage. Which is not great. Oh, it's an inside joke? Sorry. Feel free to explain if you want, but I understand if it would make it awkward and not funny to explain. Welcome to the stream. We're just moving everybody up. Go ahead and give a second shot to Saizo and see if he can circle around and help his brother not die.
For Lord Ioma.
Oh, Mizura got a level. Nice. Oh, right. Azura's partnering with Jacob, and who were we partnering? There was some other pairing that we had already decided on. I don't remember either. Ruh-roh Raggy. Steel Shuriken's fine. Might have been.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do Tsubaki and Hinoka. A beastly Pegasus riding child. That wasn't so bad.
Watch out.
I think Saizo is capable of taking hits a little bit better than Kaze is. I never really used Saizo much though.
I didn't have a chance to use Kaze.
Yeah, you kind of slept on that one. Oh, Laz Hyla Fast. Thanks for the follow. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the party. We'll just have Corrin hang out there. Slide everybody else up who's hanging out here on the sand. Gotta avoid those Yumis though. That would be bad news. So we'll just like leave. Well, let's not move her just yet then. Let's see. Odds are in our favor to knock this guy out, so we'll go ahead and take this
Let's go.
chance.
Always knocking out.
Always knock a guy out if you can. Oh no, Kaze! You had an 83% chance of not failing me, and yet somehow.
Here's your retainer.
My retainer. I'll have Sakura come up and give him a little healing. She could use the XP anyway. She's only on level 6 out of 15 before we can buff her up to Priestess without having to worry about missing out on anything. Alright, we'll go ahead and let Kaze take this guy down then. Oh, is that your like greeting in your castle? I've seen some pretty good ones, I gotta say. I gotta take these Yumi users down. ahead and let Mozu take a cheap shot here. She will become the Killager. Mark my words.
Got your back.
I never used her.
Nah, Priestess Sakura's dope as hell. That's the route we're going unless you have a compelling argument otherwise. I will readily admit that I'm not like a super min-maxer, but I'm pretty satisfied with Priestess Sakura. She destroyed literally everything in my last run, so partial to the idea.
I'll go with you. One more.
I actually didn't mean to target that one, but we killed her all the same. And we stole her stick. We'll go ahead and have Tsubaki come up and tap this Yumi user. She won't be able to hit him.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Swordmaster is fun. I just, I don't know, I kind of stay traditional, I guess. Like, I try and stick with what I think would be, like, the most in-character masterclass. And I don't do, like I said, I just don't do a whole lot of min-maxing, so... How about you go over here and take this dude out? Oh no, you're gonna end up, like, just chipping him forever. He can live. You can live to see another day, friend. You don't even seem to be that aggro, so... head that away. I think on my last run I actually made Hana a Swordmaster. I just liked Priestess because she lays waste with a bow, second only to, like, Takumi. And I don't know if that was just, like, anecdotal, and I just don't know better, but it seemed like her stats paired up really well for that. So, I had a very positive experience. 5-star review on Priestess Sakura, like 2-star review for beginner Shrine Maiden Sakura. Let's see if the Killager can come in for a poke. Yeah, that'll do. Go ahead and get some help from Rinka.
We can do this.
I think I'm gonna make Mozu into a Master of Arms. I think that's gonna be the route for her. Oh, you couldn't get that 1 extra XP? I'm disappointed. Here, try again.
Everything's alright. Well, look at me.
Get you some levels, girl. Oh, hell yeah. Level D proficiency in Spear. Now you want to play. Fine. Let us play. Corrin's like gonna be so far behind everybody else. It's fine. It's fine. You know, Setsuna is another one of those characters that, like, I really wanted to be good, and I poured a lot of, like, time and effort into, like, churching up that absolutely 100% was not, like, not rewarding at all. Oh, no. Let's move Tsubaki over here. And Hinoka can go ahead and get the blows on it.
Let's get started. Let me help.
Perfect.
As it should be.
What, you mean, like, swap weapons? Or did you just think that they all had their own, like, specialty weapons? Yeah, like, Setsuna is, like, totally fine until Takumi comes along, and then, like, there's really no comparing to him. And, like, we were talking about it in one of the previous streams that, like, I'm very affectionate towards certain characters. Like, I have a high affinity for them as characters, but, like, they just get completely bowled over. They do not scale well. We were actually talking about Hinoka being one of those characters. I love Hinoka as, like, a character, but she's actually not... She doesn't scale well at all for, like, even mid-game. So, it's a little bit sad. It's a bummer. Because I really like her. She's, like, my type of girl, but she just doesn't...
On brand.
She is on brand. I like that lately we've been,
Let's go.
Same.
very, very focused on, naming which characters are on brand in everything we play.
Yes.
Mozu can go ahead and get some cheap shots here. She'll be fine.
Allow me.
But yeah, Hinoka is definitely one that, like, I really think that it would be good. But... Oh, yeah, as far as I know, you can't unequip the legendary weapons. It's news to me if you can. Yeah, no, you can just opt out of, like, using it. Like, you used the Dragonstone almost exclusively in your game, instead of Yato. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense in lore for them to not be able to, like, pass it around, because supposedly these holy weapons, like, choose their wielder.
Yeah, they're like bonded to them.
So that was a great level for Mozu. And,
He's in every level. Great for Mozu.
oh wow,
What?
sick burn. Let's see. We'll just have Sakura do a quick heal for the XP. And then I need to get my ass up there to the rest of the party and stop dawdling. But yeah, I don't know, man. It bums me out that like all of the royals don't get like their own special weapon, yeah.
I can always count on you.
Oh, not quite. Did we decide who we were gonna romance?
No.
Cool.
You did not.
I did my due diligence with Kaze, but beyond that, I'm actually...
Yeah, no, you did not pick
Yeah.
a husband.
Hmm.
What class did you go with for your Corin?
Good question.
I don't remember what you chose.
I don't either. I might have chosen, I don't know.
Because that would vaguely influence, would like be a deciding if you were stuck between a couple of characters. Would help you pick.
Go for Shura. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. You've shown some fortitude. Now show me that you're worthy of my attention.
Leave it to me.
Dude just threw a stick at us and missed.
Same.
Me every day.
Me every day.
Dragonstone is so much more effective against him. He can do a sweet 0 damage to me in dragon form. Pretty dope.
Look at a lot of cute characters you might want to date.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. We're definitely going to take our time and actually get a bunch of the kids, if not all of them.
Yes.
I didn't do it on my run, because I agonized over who I was going to pair with who, and then never actually paired anybody with anybody.
Yep.
I paired myself with Felicia, because she stole my heart, but that was about it. Yeah, see, I can see that. Lazhai says, when I do pair-ups, I usually go for close to canon hair colors. It can be really, jarring if you're, used to seeing the official art, and then you have a kid, and then their hair is, a completely bizarre color.
I know.
I feel you on that one. Music can't do anything.
It's fair. I was going half based on class and half based on chemistry. Just because I thought we could keep together.
Yeah, see, and that was how I was playing too. I was just trying to see who seemed like a good match.
Yeah. I'm also thinking of the few powerhouse kids and how to get the best out of them.
Their pairings I do so often, it's jarring to see their official art with a different hair color. Yeah, I've definitely, I have, one of our mods actually, is like that with a lot of the Awakening kids, because obviously, we cosplay, the Norian Scum Trio. I'm Leo, Glitz is Niles, and Mod Skelly is our Odin, and Mod Skelly is really jarred at Odin's hair color because they're not used to seeing him blonde. So it was something that they had to get used to. Not to be too terribly spoilery, though I'm assuming that everybody that's hanging out is, since we're all talking about how we usually play, I'm assuming none of this is spoilers for anybody, but to anybody who's watching that maybe doesn't know, we'll keep it on the DL, but and we finish up this battle with another level for Corrin, who is significantly ahead of almost everybody. We got a secret book. And somehow Kaze and Saizo are the heroes of this chapter. I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Fantastic.
Bahahaha! Well done! I suppose I shouldn't have underestimated one who carries the sacred Yato blade. Now I will gladly hear an explanation for the unprovoked attack on my people.
Yes.
Why did you kill the masses?
So, tell me why you slaughtered a bunch of my guys. Yes, of course. Wait, what do you know of my blade? Ah, King Sumeragi and I were good friends. I learned much about the history of that weapon from him. I also shared concern for its future, which is why it was necessary for me to test you.
Huh?
Test me? How so?
You are correct.
Corin, the blade you possess has the power to link the Seal of Flames. In the wrong hands, it could unleash enough power to end the world. That's why I wanted to see for myself if you are indeed the right person to handle it.
Understood.
I see. And what of the villagers we wounded? Wounded? They were dead. Like,
You know they dead though.
You know they dead though. Kaze Saizo and his brother Saizo Saizo.
Yes.
Listen well.
That was good.
Moon is here.
No.
Why don't you just marry Moon? Why don't you just marry Saizo?
No.
No.
I already knew that you and your associates were acting in good faith. For what reason would Hoshidan royalty attack a stranger? And then allow her party to be peacefully captured by the stranger's tribe? No, I was well aware that something was amiss.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for believing in us. This is the first good news we've had in some time, I'm afraid.
Well then.
Oh? Please, I would gladly hear your full story. But let us freshen up from the battle and sit down to a proper meal first.
Oh.
I appreciate the invitation, and believe me, a bit of rest and meal are what we need. But we're in search of Lord Ryoma and Lord Takumi. We haven't a moment to spare.
Huh.
I see. Then you must be on your way. Best of luck. This is refusing hospitality, the game.
Yes. You do it all the time.
We'll travel the entire world and say no constantly.
Correct.
Well, I suppose that worked out better than it could have.
Truly.
Yes. I'm glad to know we can still count on the Wind Tribe among our friends.
Hey!
I'm still puzzling a bit over what Fuga said about my blade. Do you know anything about the Seal of Flames?
I don't know.
No, but I found it curious that he described linking the seal. Could there be more than one Seal of Flames? If so, could there be more than one sacred blade out there? It is a troubling idea. What if our enemies already possess a similar weapon? I mean, there's like already another sacred blade within our own, like, royal family, and Ryoma and Xander have already fought and commented on each other's, like, sick blades, so I'm not entirely sure why we're puzzling over this, but...
Right.
Right. That's a troubling thought. But let's focus on the problems in front of us before inventing new ones.
Ah.
You're right, Corin. I suppose I'm getting carried away.
Yeah.
Perhaps we've spoken too soon. Here comes Chief Fuga, and he appears to be in a hurry.
Wait.
Corin, please wait a moment.
Ah.
How can we help you, Chief? Is everything okay? Yes, thank you. It occurred to me that we might be able to make a mutually beneficial arrangement. You are in need of all the men and women you can get, and we have a skilled diviner who could use some real-world experience. His name is Hayato, and he would like to offer his services to your party. Good day.
Yes, actually.
You tell me this kid doesn't sound like that, though.
It doesn't sound like an actually.
I'm not a child.
Is there a
I'm grown
problem?
man.
You're gonna make some people mad, but none of those people are here.
Please, don't judge him by his youthful appearance. Hayato has mastered a number of unique skills that make him invaluable.
He's the one I never hooked up with anybody.
His daughter's fine, but
I
like,
never got his child.
he's kind of insufferable, so...
What if it's someone else who's insufferable?
I don't mean to sound conceited, but you would be lucky to have me on your team.
Thank you.
Very well, I certainly won't turn down your assistance at a time like this.
Fantastic.
Splendid. I hope he makes a valuable addition to your team. And as for you, Hayato, I'm glad to finally be able to offer you this chance to travel.
I'm glad to finally get rid of you.
My most hated FE character ever, he's so annoying that Fuga had to get rid of him before throwing him off one of those cliffs in the background.
I'm glad that we're in good company.
That's a pretty astute sizing of the situation.
Oh, bless.
Also, hey Skelly.
Skelly say that?
No!
Oh, okay.
No, Skelly did not say that.
Alright.
Skelly says, don't put Hayato in the same boat as Rickon. Rude.
Oh.
Travel, I hope you both realize that this isn't exactly a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's just that Hayato has not had much experience or much opportunity to leave the village. In addition to helping you, he will be exploring the world for the first time. I see. I think I understand exactly how he feels.
Just looking at that child lets me know how he feels.
After all, I spent most of my childhood locked in Honorian Castle.
Huh.
Well, I'm sure the two of you will have a lot to talk about. And I trust you'll take good care of our Hayato.
Chief, may I remind you again that I am no longer a child?
You're right, you're right. I must admit that I still feel a bit protective at times.
You're right, you're a tween, it's okay.
Dad! I mean, Chief! Lady Corin, he's not my dad!
You're not my mom!
Saying in this shitty child voice is killing me already.
He's not my dad! He just looked after me since I was a child.
Understood.
It's okay. I understand. Anyway, we should get going. Welcome aboard, Hayato. And thank you for everything, Chief Fuga.
No.
No need to thank me. Please feel free to come back here anytime you'd like. I'm proud to have met the one whom the sacred Yato chose. We shall meet again.
Shall meet again.
If you class change Saizo to a diviner, his magic growth is higher than Hayato's. Awful mage, 0 out of 10.
Wow.
Yikes. Alright. Do we have new buildings we can put down? Oh no, we just found Setsuna's Yumi. That's fine. Thanks for cleaning up after her, Jacob. Oh, we get to lottery again, actually.
Thanks for stopping by.
Make up for that last dud ball. With another dud ball. But we got 2 quartz, which is fine. I don't care.
See you next time.
I'm actually, like, super okay with getting, like, the dud prizes. Like, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Can we chat later? I'm working on a new spell right now.
Is it sad that, like, the reason I walked up and talked to him was because I was like, who the fuck is this? Like, I didn't even recognize his sprite. Like, ugh. Hana, come hang out.
Okay.
I'm here, Lady Corin. Did you want to tell me your message for Sakura?
Hi-ya! Oh, sorry. Didn't know you were that close.
Hana, you're in my bedroom. What do you mean you didn't know I was that close? That makes no sense. You literally came in my house.
You come to my house.
And hiya! Yeah, it looks like if I give her fish every single time, it alternates between, like, one speed and, like, +1 of everything. So, I mean, I guess that's only fair. Oh, thank you. I guess that's only fair since, some people maybe, like, don't have internet or, like, can't, like, go do stuff.
Thank you for coming.
So they wouldn't be able to actually, like, visit other castles or something. I don't know. Kind of makes sense. That's kind of cute.
Come again.
This is actually,
this is the first Fire Emblem I've streamed. Mini Meowsketeer bought us a new 3DS so that we could do some DS streaming. So I'm like going back and replaying Fates because it's what I was playing most recently. And then I haven't had the cash to buy anything else yet, so we're going to be replaying Fates and then probably doubling back for Awakening, and then hopefully by then we'll be able to play Echoes or Warriors. Though I've heard a lot of people say that Warriors is kind of awful, which is disappointing, but I mean obviously that's a different type of Fire Emblem, but alright, who do we have? Kaze and Saizo. Brother, do you have a moment?
Ah, hello, Kaze. What is it?
For many years now, you have been working tirelessly to avenge our father's death. May I ask you about it?
What?
Well, of course I understand why you want to kill the man who murdered our father, but you've been consumed by it. I was wondering if there might be more to it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My voice is so, like, cracked.
Yeah, don't strain yourself with voices, especially the high girl voices. You're really cracked.
I had a feeling that my voice wasn't going to be putting up with a whole lot tonight, but is there something besides avenging father? Besides protecting Lord Ryoma? You have so much bloodlust. You don't fight our foes as much as slaughter them. What could cause my brother to mercilessly cut down people like a man possessed?
It's nice of you to be concerned. You're a good brother, Kaze.
It does seem like vengeance and Lord Ryoma are all I have. But as you say, there might be something else fueling my anger. As I thought. But it's nothing you need to worry about. Just forget about it. Goodbye. What an ass. I've never actually gotten their supports. Because I didn't really use Saizo. But, yikes. Oh, chat's moving so quick tonight. It's kind of nice. It's exciting. Yeah, so, like, I'm trying to keep it, like, relatively spoiler-free, mostly because, like, I post the VODs on YouTube, so, like, I think everybody that's hanging out... Oh, yeah, well, yeah, and Mod Skelly hasn't finished Fates yet. Skelly does know a lot of, spoilers for Fates, but I don't actually know which ones, so, yeah, but, I'm trying to keep, like, the number of, like, major spoilers to a minimum just because people watching over on YouTube may, like, not know anything about it, and I would hate for them to get, like, 5 episodes in and then have us drop some, like, sick truth bombs on them and ruin the whole game. But yeah, so, like, once we get to Izumo, I was actually going to talk about it because I know that that's, like, a major point of contention between the Japanese and the English, and it kind of like completely like bowled me over when I learned about that, but yeah. And it looks like Jacob and Mozu actually have a support. Mozu, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I just had a dream about my hometown before the Faceless came. I saw them all. I talked to them, my family, my friends, all the townspeople. And then I woke up.
Get the fuck out. I'm a crying southern girl.
And it's like they were taken from me a second time. Why? Why did it have to happen to them? What did any of them do?
Mozu, I'm sorry, but crying won't bring them back.
I know that. I do, but I can't help it. In that case, I suppose you should cry as long as you need. One day you will find you have been emptied of tears. And on that day you'll have the strength to move on, but no sooner. I hope so. Wow, what a great support. Walk in on the crying girl and be like, don't cry. Oh, I have to cry. Oh, it's okay then, keep crying. Yeah, Glitz is like, on the bed with his back to me, so...
Sorry, I was also trying not to laugh.
He's trying really, really hard not to, like, ruin everything. Oh, we have an invasion. I don't know if I want to do the invasion yet.
Those are a little difficult. Especially in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't even... I got so distracted by Jacob having stuff for me that I didn't even check the buildings, so... Yeah, we'll want some of these also. We have a Jacob statue.
I love Jacob.
You know, it's okay. Like, Jacob's not great at, you know, comforting or whatever, but he's here for moral support all the same.
He doesn't know what to do with a crying girl.
No.
That's not in his job description.
We can put a prison down here because why not, I guess. I don't generally capture people though, so... I just have to make sure not to, like, shoot myself in the foot, because last time I set all of my, like, castle pieces in such a way that, like, I didn't have space between them when I did invasions.
Yeah.
So people would get, like, their spawn would be, like, right up here, and then they would be unable to actually get anywhere for, like, 3 turns.
Yeah.
So... But yeah, we've got a pretty good start, so... Actually, let's go ahead and save for a second. There we go. I actually, so the first time I played through this, I did not have, I was a male Corin, so I had Felicia, and I fell head over heels for Felicia. She was my bae. But, so by the time I got Jacob, like, halfway through the game, he was not even close to how OP she was, and I never really developed him, so I actually don't have, like, a bunch of his supports. Like, I don't know a whole lot about him and, like, his interactions with Corin or, like, anyone else, because, like, by the time I got him, he was already outclassed, so...
And in my game, I married him.
Yeah, because you were Femcorin.
Yes.
Specifically so you could marry him, even.
Well, I wanted to be Femcorin because I just wanted to. But then I married him. And it was very cute. He's a great husband.
Drax in chat also married him.
Yeah.
I married Felicia on my first one. Like, I couldn't. She was on brand.
Yeah, on brando.
On brand. Oh, we were talking earlier about
Hinoka being on brand?
No, I was talking to Ooze actually on Twitter that, like, it would have been really cute to have Felicia as the witch.
Yeah. I agree.
So I guess this is spoilers for Fire Emblem Heroes, but they released the Halloween banner finally. Like, they showed off who it is, and it, like, still doesn't go live until Monday, which is lame, but whatever, I guess. But I was talking about, like, Felicia as the witch, and Ooze was like, oh, but she's so clumsy, like, she has to try really hard not to spill the potions. And I'm like, yeah, but how badass would it be that, like, potion spilling is like her thing, and it's like a roulette whether it does like a positive or negative status effect. Like it could end up like buffing or debuffing you or the enemy, like, and have that be her special move. Like, it's good. Yeah, the monster Jacob is really good. So like we were speculating. I'm gonna go ahead and just do like a challenge since we're just like talking about stuff. But yeah, so we were talking about like who it might be, because they just had the silhouettes of someone with a big collar and someone who was a witch. So we were talking about like who it might be, and I was like, well, they've already had a ton of Leos, but it's either gonna be Leo or Henry, because they're the big collar crew. Collar boys. I did not choose my people for this. It's fine. They're the collar boys, so they're gonna be the ones who are most likely to be that silhouette. And we were talking about Henry being more likely because they've already had like multiple special Leos.
Yeah.
So, we were discussing that, and I was super pumped to see that it actually was Henry. I was actually really disappointed because I wanted Henry to be OP as hell, and he didn't scale well in Heroes, which was surprising. But yeah, I've been seeing that joke going around on Twitter, like people doing like little mini comics and being like, Henry, where'd you get that coffin? He's like, it's called grave robbing.
Oh my boy.
But when I saw the banner came out today, Mod Skelly sent me a picture of Henry, and I was like, oh shit, we were right. And then when I like went to Google like who else was on it, because they weren't answering fast enough, I saw the fucking Nakomimi Sakura, and I lost my shit.
Oh, she's so cute.
And like I didn't really think that I needed like Sakura that badly, but joke's on me, I guess. So I'm in another like bad situation where I desperately want like 3 out of the 4 available options.
Oh, I know, same.
So, I mean, Noe's cute, I just don't need her as much as I need the others. Yeah, Nakomata, sorry. I know, but you dropped some like heavy bombs on me this morning, and then you weren't there to talk to me about them. It is Xander's birthday.
Fare thee well.
Xander's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh heck. What, Xander?
Yeah, we do, like I said, we do the Leo trio cosplay, but I also, am planning at some point to do, Xander and Laszlo, so then Glitz gets to have all the fun of wearing
Armor.
a ton of foam armor, and I get to have all the freedom of walking around and flirting with everybody.
Wow.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you were that you're like. I'm glad that that's part of what you were doing.
Here I am.
Get this fucking situation moving.
Leave it to me.
Oh, good. Kaze learned Poison Strike. Nice, nice, nice. And Rinka's just over here cleaning up these dudes by herself. Rinka's another one that is, like, on brand for me, but, like, does not scale well. And in my last Birthright run, I literally dragged her all the way to the end, and I made her, like, an Oni chieftain and stuff, and, like, it just was 100% not worth it. Oh, yikes. Gotta go help Hana. And it seemed like there's no real rhyme or reason, like, which people, like, scale well and which people don't. Because it's not even like, oh, all of the main characters scale well, and then, like, their retainers don't. Like, there's literally no rhyme or reason to it. And I'm sure that that's probably, like, something that like, is a failing of me as somebody who doesn't, min-max as much. Like, I'm sure that the characters that I'm like, oh, that doesn't scale well, like,
Have different growths, just, like, not...
Their growths are, like, in a different direction, where, like, the optimal way to use them is to then, like, put them
to something
down a
you
different
would
path.
naturally think of.
Yeah. So, I'm sure that it's, like, only partially true that, like... Oh, right, Jacob's down here. Oops. Heal your girlfriend.
That was impressive.
But yeah, it's probably just, like, stuff that I'm just not thinking of because I'm not that kind of gamer. Like, and I know that this is, like, the series for people who are super obsessed with min-maxing and, like, figuring out the optimal way to do everything, but I'm in it for the characters. Full disclosure, I'm playing on casual mode, like, nobody's gonna die in my game. Because I'm that guy. I still make an effort not to let anybody, like, get KO'd, but... Let's see. At least she didn't take any damage from that. Yeah. And, like, also, I'm a dirty cosplayer, so, like, 90% of my decisions at any time are made based on, like, who I would like to cosplay and who I would like my boyfriend to cosplay. So... Yippee! Not quite a level, but I'll take it. Cool. I'm glad that we have, like, a chat of like-minded people.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm not, like, the odd man out. The like-minded Fire Emblems are here.
I always get excited to make Fire Emblem friends, and the last few times we streamed, we haven't really had a lot of friends.
Allow me to join you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine that, like, once you've replayed the game multiple times, like, you just naturally start to min-max more.
Yes.
And, like, you start to be like, well, I wonder what would happen if, you know, XYZ occurred with this character. Like, truth be told, I actually preferred Conquest, in the sense that you couldn't spend a whole lot of time grinding and doing challenges. You kind of just had to go. Because I am, like, very anti-grind in, like, every single game that I play. And I have been, like, my entire life.
So I'm only doing these kind of grindy battle situations because I desperately need children this round. Like, I want to actually get the kids, so I need to, like, make sure people are getting their supports and stuff. I say as I, like, launch into a battle where I didn't actually pay attention to who was even here, but, I was more engrossed in my conversation. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, I'm only in it with the grind for, like, the supports. Otherwise, I would not bother. I married Niles in, my conquest run. And I know that that, like, cost me getting a Kana, but it was worth it. Sorry.
No hesitation.
I have priorities.
Happens.
There's a reason my boyfriend cosplays Niles. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna pretend that I, like, used all of the characters, because I definitely didn't. And like I said, there were definitely characters that I liked in theory, but by the time I got them, they just weren't applicable anymore. Oh. I'm sorry, Tsubaki.
What happened to Tsubaki?
He wanted an accessory and I didn't have one. But he said something like, I really need something that'll make me look great, or something like that, and then it said, you don't have any accessories to give him, and then it was like the outfit I'm already wearing, I guess.
Oh, burn.
I'll go get you something, sweetie. You need to feel pretty. I can make it happen.
Just gives them
Thank
all
you for
the
coming.
same accessory.
Welcome to the shop. Have a free ninja mask.
I think you can give it to him now, sadly.
I can give him something.
Well, you can give it to him, but he won't get
Oh, how
it.
about a pink beret?
Yes.
Oh, I have to trade. Oh, I see.
Yeah, these are things you have to trade for.
I see. We have to go grind some castles and get some cool stuff. I want 4 cabbages so I can get this motherfucker a pink beret. Though the trainee garb is also pretty stellar. We could get him the princess bows. That's like Elise's bows. That's Lilith's hat. I like that his like ahoge sticks out of the hat. We could get him flowers. No, this is like a brand new 3DS, so everything is like fresh on it. We got it like August, I want to say. And this is like the first like major game streaming that we've done, because unfortunately we like purchased all of our Fate stuff like digitally on our own DSs. So we've already bought all 3 parts of Fates twice on our own DSs and like played all of our stuff there. So it's like like everything is kind of stuck and we have to like repurchase things if we want to play it. But I really want to get Tsubaki this pink beret. I think that would be perfect for him. Oh. I didn't know that you could get people towels to wear.
Yes, you can.
I didn't know that. I've never done this because
Yeah.
because you so Glitz had actually started
Please, come again.
Fates before I did.
Yeah.
And
When I had pneumonia,
yeah.
a friend got it for me. I was really, really sick.
There were more slim suits in Japan, but all of them were removed.
Typical.
What about pantsuits?
Oh, yeah, I would have gotten the Awakening Shield. I don't have any of the, like, amiibos that would, like, trigger special scenes or anything either. So this is kind of a more casual run, I guess. As far as, like, all of the cool shit you get for being a longtime fan goes. Rinka, can I have some more Rinka, I have some more sweets today. Would you like some?
Kaze, I thought I made it clear last time that I didn't want any more sweets.
Ah, I believe you are confused. It was the mouse with the grumbly stomach that didn't want any more sweets.
You little...
Rinka, I know you love sweets, and I imagine you avoid them because you think it'll make you look soft. But trust me, no one will think less of you if you indulge yourself now and then.
Will you be quiet? My diet is none of your business.
You are absolutely correct. However, I would be a bad friend indeed were I not concerned with your happiness. I don't think it's good to deprive yourself like this just to hide your sweet tooth.
I'm not hiding it. It's just not something everyone needs to know about.
So then you won't mind if I share it with the others?
Don't you dare! Why do you even care so much about what I eat anyway?
I don't. I care that you seem so concerned with keeping up false appearances. Now, will you please accept this candy? It's your favorite.
Haven't I made myself clear? I don't want any more sweets.
Well, yes, but I already know about your sugary little secret, right? So it's okay. You can eat these without worrying about it.
I'm not a damn child. You don't have to feed me. If I want sweets, I'll get some myself.
Feed me. You misunderstand. There are too many for me to eat. I'm asking for your help.
Fine. And I guess, well, thanks for your concern.
Think nothing of it. Good. Leo is just an edgy Marth. Shots fired. It's your boy, Leo. Oh, who's best friends? Rinka and Setsuna, apparently.
I can support you.
Uh-huh.
She'll try to keep up with you, Rinka, but she'll probably fall into some horrible mishap. Alright. Chapter 9. Every unit does have a unique line if you give them a towel during the given accessory prompt. Noted.
Oh, pass that towel around. Did not know that.
So yes, Niles can definitely have a towel, Skelly.
Ooh.
We're finally here. Izumo. It's beautiful. I had no idea. Yes, some call this place the Kingdom of the Gods. Even when other kingdoms are at war, Izumo has remained neutral. It almost seems too good to be true.
Who's there?
Who's there? Ho! Visitors from Hoshido. We seek information about 2 of our friends who may have passed this way.
Listen.
Will you please give us permission to enter your territory?
Yes.
Ah, Lady Azura. Of course. People from the Kingdom of Hoshido are always welcome within our borders. I'll notify the palace, and someone will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me, before you go, we're looking for Lord Ryoma and Lord Takumi. We believe they were involved in a battle near your borders. Do you have any information about them? A battle? Around here? No, I don't think so.
Huh?
Really? Nothing? Milady, Izumo has been neutral territory for many generations. There's simply no way a battle could have been staged around here. Ah, it seems they're ready to welcome you. Please, come this way. Very well. Azura, do you think he's telling the truth? How could they have not known about a battle around here?
I don't know.
I don't know, Corin. This all feels a little strange. Let's proceed with caution. Well, I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do now. Just wait around until someone arrives?
Yes.
Yes, this is probably just a bit of formal grandstanding. I've heard that Archduke Izana likes to make people wait a few minutes.
Yeah.
Well, as long as he eventually shows up with some answers for us.
Oh.
Wow, is that the Archduke? He looks so serene.
Uh-huh.
I've never met him, but I think it must be. And you're right about his looks. He's almost oddly calm. This is actually making me nervous. Welcome. Lord? Archduke Izana? May I call you Lord?
Nice to meet ya.
Please, call me anything you like. Welcome, welcome. Can I get you anything fizzy or bubbly? Anything wibbly or wobbly?
Huh?
Huh? He's a little different than I expected.
I am Izana.
Wonderful.
Yes, the
Oh, pardon
Izana.
me. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Archduke Izana, voted best hair in Izumo 5 years running. I'm so happy to have some visitors from Hoshido.
You can marry this man.
Now, what kind of weird stuff do y'all like to get into back in the homeland? No, never mind. We'll get into all that later. Let's just sit back and relax and put on some slippers for now, right? Am I right? Yes, you're right. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey.
Archduke, before we get to the slippers, we have some important questions for you. Are you aware of a recent battle between Hoshido and Nor in this area? A recent battle? Ha! Not likely. And I'd be the first to know about it. You know, 'cause I'm the Archduke. Giddy up!
I see.
I see.
Hmm?
Maybe we're in the wrong place.
What?
Now hold on just a minute, partner. You're in the rightest place of all, Izana's house. But now that you mentioned a battle, I do see that some of you are wounded. Gosh, we can't have that, can we? Not with all the resources I have here. Guys, we've got some great healers and doctors in my kingdom. Yes, I've heard about the healers here. They're supposed to be the best. Excellent. We could certainly use a little bit of rejuvenation. Of course, we can't stay long, but it seems wise to heal our wounds while we can. Perhaps.
Come on now.
Well, I won't take no for an answer. Let's get started with the treatments right away. Come on, everyone, let's head over to the spa.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Archduke. Ooh, what do we have here? You look pretty banged up, little lady. And your friend, Corin, was it? Well, you're looking a bit frazzled as well. Tell you what, I've got something special in mind for the two of you. Deep restorative healing is what I call it. It mends the body and soothes the mind. What do you say?
What?
Just the two of us?
Huh?
I'm not sure we're the only ones with significant wounds, but perhaps we should just play along.
Hey, hey!
Come on, guys! The hot towels won't stay hot forever!
Well,
It's pretty dark in here. I guess that must help with the relaxation. I wonder what all of these sharp-looking devices are for.
This is the
Welcome.
best.
Archduke, are we in the right place? This is the deep relaxation chamber?
Toodles!
Oh yeah. You will go to sleep literally forever in this room. It's our execution chamber!
Relaxation.
Wait a minute!
big sister.
Corin, we're surrounded!
What?
What are you playing at, Izana? This is not funny. Well, we haven't even reached the punchline yet. I'm not Izana. Boom.
Roasted. Boom. Roasted.
It's been a while, hasn't it, young Corin?
This little shit.
Or don't you remember me? I'm Zola, Dark Mage of Nor.
Am I supposed to be impressed? I don't care who you are. All I care about is what you've done with Izana.
What? Why would you care about that creep? I'm the one who's finally captured the famous Corin. I'm the one who matters. Anyway, good luck getting yourself and Princess Sakura out of this.
Alright, stay behind me, Sakura.
Please, no.
What are we gonna do? There are too many of them.
Enough of this.
Prepare to die!
Here we go. What's going on? Are they attacking each other?
No! Idiots! What are you doing? This is some healing treatment our hosts have arranged for us, eh?
Big sister!
Hinoka, how did you know?
This can't be happening.
I'm impressed.
Very impressive, Lady Hinoka. You were right on all counts.
How troubled.
I, too, had my doubts about this situation. Thank you for acting on your instincts, Hinoka.
Thank you so very much.
I'm so glad you guys are here.
How in the world did you suspect anything? My Izana disguise was perfect. No matter. I still have enough power to defeat you. The joke is still on you.
Huh?
Your supposed Archduke acted a buffoon. No royalty would behave like that.
Ah.
Precisely.
How dare you? My impression was flawless. Move forth, men. Take them out.
Here I am.
Get ready, everyone. We've still got a fight on our hands. Night, Lazhai. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow and hanging out. Have a good one.
I'm okay with everybody who's here. I don't have any interest, really, in buffing any of these kids right now, so that's fine. Okay. But before we do that, I am actually going to take a quick potty break.
Okay.
So give me a couple of minutes. I will be right back.
I made a husband team.
You made a husband team? Jacob, Arvis, Narcian, and Walter.
Yeah. Oh,
I see what you did there.
we dem boys.
Feel free to start the battle if you want.
I messed it up last time I did that to you.
You were also on ambient last time.
I was. We dem boys. You'll be back very quickly anyway. No elevator music, it got content claimed last time. There you go.
I'm back.
Returned.
Alright. What's the situation?
I didn't do anything. I did not make your situation worse.
Alright, so we have 2 chests, and we have 2 ninjas. We have dragon veins that are holy trees to heal our allies. So we're basically just going to head up this way towards Zola, and then we're going to have our ninjas split off down each hallway. That way we can get all of the good stuff. Oh shit, really? What? Yeah, we have,
Yeah, I did get content claimed on the whole music.
Oh yeah, we did used to have, I mean, there's music going through the DS
Yeah.
anyway, but
Oh, I know, but...
Glitz used to put on hold music, and we got content ID matched, and I got demonetized on Facebook. On I don't know why I said Facebook, on YouTube.
I'll get goofy in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll start getting like really choice Glitz content. But honestly, I don't know how much more time I'm going to be streaming tonight anyway, because my voice is wrecked as shit.
You want some honey?
Yes.
I want some honey too.
Bring me some honey.
I'll bring a spoon and some honey. That'll help your voice.
Yeah, it's the same problem I had with doing an entire stream of Doki Doki Literature Club. Just too much shitty voice.
You'll be alright.
Blackberry.
All clean.
Yeah, our Fire Emblem streams are usually like much shorter than the other streams, mostly because I do funny voices and the funny voices don't last super long, and I get like super sleepy because our streaming setup for Fire Emblem is actually in bed, because that's where the router is in the bedroom. So I end up getting sleepy. But yeah, so Fire Emblem Fridays usually no more than like 2 hours. That's the maximum.
We can do this together.
It does. The wax is proper melted now.
A hero's work.
I finished my juice box.
One more.
Spoonful will help your voice.
Oh, it looks like we might have 4 dragon veins actually. I didn't notice that.
You ready? That'll help you.
Yum.
We have no choice.
That's so sugar.
It's good though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad I didn't get to see the bees in person this year.
You saw bees at the state fair, though.
We did see bees at the state fair. You are correct. Slowly but surely, Sakura is leveling up.
You want one more
Oh,
honey
thank
shot?
goodness.
I would like one more honey shot.
I think 2 shots of honey is good. There you go. That will help you feel.
Yeah.
When I had public speaking class, I actually brought honey sticks to class before I had to talk. This was also right after I got my nerve damage from oral surgery, so I had a very hard time talking.
That's the worst. I'm so sorry.
I had a problem with undercooked ramen the other day. I was feeling, like, particularly lazy, and I didn't want to actually get out a pot and cook them properly. So I, like, crunched them up a little bit and, like, put them into a big mug. And tried to microwave them. And, like, I had to microwave them for, like, twice the amount of time I would have had to cook them in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
And they were still kind of, like, al dente. So, my condolences on your crunchy ramen.
We're truly sorry for your loss.
I won't lose.
And like 2 spoons of honey is very healthy for you.
Skelly, we don't need to talk about, like, the possible reasons why you enjoy eating dried ramen right out of the box.
We know the reasons.
Do we need to revisit last night's stream?
Everybody was confessing to the weird stuff that they eat.
Yeah, we could always get back into Pika streaming. Where Jay gets increasingly more horrified at the way that everybody consumes things that are not supposed to be edible.
Much obliged.
Let's have at it.
Thankfully, these dudes don't do a whole lot of damage.
Help is coming.
And our dudes do.
I'll show you.
Jeez!
What's going on here? I thought we were in Izumo. I guess that whole neutral kingdom thing isn't working out for him anymore. Anyway, do you see Lord Takumi anywhere? I didn't get much info out of those Norian soldiers. Perhaps it's because you tied them up and gagged them before questioning them?
Can't be helped.
Bah! You would have done the same thing and you know it. I'll tie up as many people as I need to track down Lord Takumi.
Oh.
Whatever, I just wish you were the one missing. Then it would just be me and Lord Takumi, relaxing in an Izumo sauna.
What?
Ugh, keep it to yourself. Anyway, we've got some work to do. Maybe these guys can lead us to Lord Takumi.
I'm so ready for this.
You're right. I can't stand these Norian scum. If they've done anything to harden our master, I don't know what I'll do. Okay, get a hold of yourself. If you kill all of them on a bloody rampage, then where will we be?
Of course.
You're right, I will decimate them with calculated efficiency, but spare a few. Let's go. Let's go make new friends! Die, Norian scum! Hold! I'm with Hoshido!
Huh?
Wait, who are you? You seem familiar.
Oh.
I'm Korin, and who are you?
Yes.
Oh! Lord Takumi's sister. It's nice to finally meet you. I'm Oboro, Lord Takumi's retainer. Have you seen him? We can't find him anywhere.
No.
No, but we're hopeful he's not far from here. We could use your assistance tracking him. Will you join us? I only ask that you temper your zeal for killing Norians moderately. Yeah, of course. It's just, every time I see one of those evil jerks, I just start to rage. But if I keep my thoughts focused on my dear Takumi, I can control myself. I'll do my best to assist you, Lady Korin.
Yes.
Thank you, Oboro. Good to have you with us. I actually forgot about that.
Oboro is definitely one that I want to, like, get to know better this time around.
I'll back you up.
Because she's my, my seamstress girl.
Yes. Perfect.
Conveniently, we can just slide Nika up and continue this Pegasus rampage.
Perfect time.
I don't know that she would be considered, like, a true yandere. I mean, maybe? I don't know. Weigh in.
Oh, who?
Oboro.
Oboro? I didn't really use Oboro enough to
I am at your service. Allow me.
Not.
Yeah, you can be obsessive and passionately murderous without being yandere.
I'll back you up. I'll take this one.
I'm impressed.
She's obsessive but not possessive. So... Cool. Thanks for the info, Drax. Like I said, I wanted to do more with her, but didn't end up doing so.
And I never did.
Do I have to talk to them separately? Is that why Hinata's still listed as an ally? 'Cause if so, that's dumb. But, okay.
Sorry to be a bother.
I suppose I can deal with it. And Team Soccer. No, I think the extreme aggression towards Nor is just a thing.
It's, I mean, Takumi is the most aggressive toward Nor, so...
Like Lord, like Retainer.
She's on the Nori and Scum bandwagon, I think because of him, really.
One more.
It's also super in vogue to hate Nor.
It is.
Norian blood is totally the color of the season.
A hero's work is never done.
Hinata just, like, shimmied over to me a little bit more so that I talked to him. Like, he wanted to make sure that there was absolutely no way for me to get by him without talking to him. You're not with Zola. Whose side are you on?
What?
Lady Corrin! You don't know who I am? I'm afraid not. Should I?
All right.
Ha! Probably. The name's Hinata. I'm Lord Takumi's retainer. Unfortunately, we became separated on the battlefield. We're doing everything we can to track him down, but we're running out of ideas. Will you help us find him?
Yes.
Yes, of course. That's why we're all here, too. It looks like we must be on the right track, since we've all arrived at the same location.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lady Corrin. It's big of you to put aside your differences and help us find Takumi. Especially after some of the things he's been saying. Wow, you just totally made me want to go help him. Who, Hinata? Ooze is like 100% on Hinata's dick all the time.
Who's married Hinata?
Yeah, Ooze married Hinata.
Yes.
That's actually true.
That's their boy.
Inspiring song. Oh, that gives me extra bonuses for using Sing. Nice.
I'm chill with Hinata. The only
Hinata's
reason I'm
fine.
not chill with Hinata is because in Heroes I get way too many Hinatas. But him, he's a character, is fine.
Shall we end this?
Oh, no worries. It's not a big deal. I'm actually kind of surprised that Ooze isn't here.
Yeah.
Phew.
I figured she'd be down for Fire Emblem Friday.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You can joke about it.
Nah, we tend to take most jokes in stride, so
Yeah.
no worries. I mean, for fuck's sake, we cosplay the Leo trio. You think that, like, 90% of our existence isn't dragging and being dragged? I want to use Reyna a lot more, too. She was one of the ones that, like,
He's good.
I got really late, so there just wasn't as much time with her.
Yeah.
Like, by the time I got her, I was like, no, I want to finish the story. I need to see how it ends. Odin is 100% the most gullible.
That's it.
That's why you're our Odin. Oh. There's one line that she says if you invite her to your room and you're married to someone else, and it made me sad, and my sadness became love.
More fuel for the fire.
We're getting all the levels this time around, though.
We can do.
What is my cat doing? What is your cat doing?
Your cat is up on a box. I think she was biting a clothes hanger.
Sounds about right.
There's a bubble wrap that you just pop with your mouth.
Is my cat eating bubble wrap?
She might be eating bubble wrap.
Alright.
I'll watch her.
Don't let her choke.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let her do it.
Alright. No worries, man. Skelly's going to bed.
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
We're probably gonna finish up, do some, like, quick stuff around the castle, and then end it up for the night after this battle anyway, so you'll only be missing a little bit of, post-battle story. Yeah, man, pumpkin party tomorrow. I do also know, Matt, at least, is bringing, like, hard ciders, so if you wanted to, like, bring ciders or something and drink them, that's cool. I don't know what your desire in that vein would be, but... Obviously, we won't be drinking, but... I also need to figure out what I want to carve on my pumpkins. I'm so torn. I'm into like 30 things right now.
I kind of want to make a Karamatsu pumpkin.
Oh, Karamatsu pumpkin would be
'Cause I
great.
think that would be really easy.
Oh, F.
And it would look really good.
It would look really good, but the problem is if we start doing Matsu pumpkins, like, we'll have to do all of them.
No, just Kara. Kara would make the best pumpkin.
Not all Matsus are created equal. The long slog across the castle towards our chests. My All Might pumpkin looks more and more shitty, and it makes him more accurate. Alright, good night, Skelly. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. The tedious art of slowly moving all of your units across the map. I don't even know why I bothered to activate the Dragon Veins. It's not as if any of us took any damage. Not as if Jacob and Sakura don't need the rod proficiency anyway. Slowly moving all of your units across the map. Genealogy of the Holy War. A summary. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and engage on this side. Oh, you grinding Arvis up to level 20?
Yeah. He's 19 right now.
I haven't started the grind yet, but I will. I've got more than enough feathers to bump him, so...
I 5-starred Walter. Marcian is next on the 5-star list.
I won't fail again.
I don't even remember who the last person I 5-starred was. Yeah, we've been like like stashing orbs because like we were positive that there was going to be some sort of something for Halloween, and it just took for fucking ever for it to actually drop, obviously. So we were like trying to just hold out for it. There's a really good, we've told the story a couple times before where Glitz was actually, he had like 130 orbs saved up before the Dancer banner dropped, and I had like 110, and I was like super excited because I'm like, oh man, this is like the most orbs I've ever had going into one of these events. Like I'm 100% guaranteed to get like everyone that I want from it. So I'm at work and Glitz does his
dentist.
Yeah, he went to the dentist and did his pulls at the dentist, and ended up getting Inigo, Azura, and Shigure,
and then a second
Azura in his 120, 30 orbs, whatever. And I was just like so excited because I was like, damn, like I'm guaranteed to get at least a couple of them. And I got home and I threw down all of my orbs and I got exactly 0 dancers in like 110 orbs. And I was like, I was hollow inside. Like, I was just sitting there like, are you kidding me? I spent all of these orbs and got literally nothing. Like, how is this even possible? Oh yeah, I definitely play favorites too. Like, I like, almost exclusively use one team at this point. Like, I have pretty good pull rates for, 5 stars in general. And I've been pretty lucky, all things considered, with the amount of, the, like, banner characters that I've gotten. Like, there's only one situation where I didn't get the specific one that I wanted, which was actually the, Norian Summer banner. I didn't get Leo. I got Elise, which was fine. Because, like, I love all of them, but,
Yeah,
like...
I also just got Elise.
We both got Elise, but I always just managed to get, like, the ones that I wanted prior to that. So I have Bride Charlotte, I have Spring Xander, all that kind of good stuff. So I was, like, devastated when I didn't get any of the dancers, especially because, like, I was pretty much down for any of my dancers. But I did end up getting Inigo and Azura, so it all worked out, but it was still just, like, not the preferred, the preferred way of getting them. Like, definitely would have appreciated, getting them, like, in way less orbs, because then I would have more now. That is a really, really good, defense team. Xander, Camus, Hector, and Azura, with, 3 Vantage, and then Azura with Wings of Mercy. Offensive team is Lucina, Brave Lucina, Reinhardt, and Brave Lynn. Like, I can't argue with that. That sounds pretty solid. I play favorites, with, like, my, like, preferred characters. So my primary team is, I also have, like, a really weird selection. Like, I don't have Takumi or, like, Camilla. So, like, I'm kind of, like, limited on, like, what I would consider, like, the usual powerhouse characters. Not that, like, Camilla is, like, top tier powerhouse character, but Takumi is. I have, Xander, Leo, Olwen, and Julia as my, like, primary team, with, Xander and Julia both having Vantage 3, and, Leo has some HP buffs, so he actually is not as squishy as he is intended to be, which is nice. And then my secondary team is, oh shit, what is it? It's, Lynn, George, Azura, and I think it's Julia again, actually. I don't remember. I get a lot of 5-star dupes, too, actually. So, I've done a lot of combining and buffing and various retooling. As she did. I have, Leo as my support, like my personal support, and then he's as supported with, Xander also, because they do a really good, like, 2-hit combo, in my experience, so... Wow. That's crazy.
Yes. Perfect.
5-star dupes for Lynn, Brave Roy, Kaeda, Sanaki, Azura, Claire, Bride Kaeda, Olwen, Spring Crom, and Summer Freddy. The Dancer banner was actually the very first time that I got more than one of the banner characters. Which blows, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, you got 4, which is unprecedented. I'm hoping to have similar luck with the Halloween polls, but we'll see. I know that I have 5-star dupes for, like, I know I have Julia, I know I have, Roy, I don't remember. I have a bunch of them, though.
I have 2.
I know I had 2 Merricks.
I won't fail again.
I know I had 2 Merricks. Oh, I'm sure they can. She's very loud, but very sweet.
Looks like a win.
I know I ate one of the Merricks because he had, like, Vantage 3. And I wanted it really badly, and it was like, before they actually did, like, the Vantage, banner. So let's see. I have... Oh, and I have 2 Luciuses and 2 Lachesis. 2. And 2 Kageros. And 2 Roys, 2 Julias. Yeah. So that's my dupe squad. Oh wow.
On my
In
honor.
Heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still, like, opposed to grinding. Like, earlier today I was grinding the Tempest for orbs, and, like, literally I got, like, 3 rounds in, and I was just like, this is literally the worst thing that I can do. Like, just doing the same, like, 3 or 4 maps over and over again, hoping that it pans out into something good. Oh yeah, I do have, like, an entire other squad over here that I forgot about. That's being followed by, some Nor kids. I have, like 73 orbs right now, so I'm hoping that'll be good enough for, getting who I want.
Thank you.
Henry is going to be, like, my primary focus. So for me, I think it's going to be, like, grinding for Henry, grinding for Jacob/Sakura, and then grinding for Noe.
Yeah.
I'm really, like, I wouldn't mind Jacob, but I would like Sakura more than Jacob, I think. But we'll see. There's only so much control you have.
Yeah.
Right. This should help.
Everybody's leveling.
This will do. Slip up a lip.
It's over.
Oh good, Corrin attained weapon level C. Nice, nice, nice. Kaze, you gotta catch up to your brother. He's moving faster than you. He already got that chest. You haven't even reached the door yet. What's up, guy?
I'll do my best.
We're halfway to being able to level Sakura. So that's nice. We can bring the horse kids over for a good heal. There we go. Like I said before, I didn't really use Saizo, and it wasn't like because I just didn't. Like I tend to be really bad about like I have one person who does X class, therefore I don't need another one. So like even though that there's no reason I shouldn't take more than one ninja, like I didn't really take Kagero or Saizo with me because it just... I had Kaze with me, so I just didn't
I can help too.
bother. I don't know. You end up getting so many characters that, like, it's so hard to, like, balance them all. So I kind of only took one of each type. Right? I thought it was pretty clever. I'm glad somebody also thought that was clever. Horse kids, come get your heals.
Thank you.
Now we get to just kind of sit and spin for a minute while everybody finishes up, regroups. Saizo can start his journey back to the group while Kaze goes and loots this chest finally. I made his son a Hoshiden noble and gave him swords also named after kitchen utensils. Good. He has 11 sword named Toaster and a melee sword named Butter Knife. That's kind of beautiful. Not gonna lie.
Many thanks.
Come back home, boys. We got some work to do. That's great. Charlotte's another one that I like wanted to use more than I ended up being able to.
Please, accept my help.
Because I love Charlotte as a character, but I couldn't keep her alive. Like, she was made of paper. Level 9. We're getting there.
Oh, thank God. This could be tough.
I mainly got into like customizing weapons in my Conquest game, and it was almost exclusively bows for Niles because I was dead set on using Niles for as long as possible. And I ended up like he had a bunch of them named like the Dick Shooter.
Yeah.
Or no, it was Dick Piercer and Fuck Shooter.
Yes.
He had a bunch of like really solid names.
I remember the Dick Piercer.
I don't even remember what exactly like their stats were, but that was the situation.
Here I am.
That's fair. Charlotte is more like cardboard because the paper cut won't kill you, but if you slice your finger on cardboard, it's over. Yeah, and like that was the thing is like she could hit really hard, she just couldn't take hits. Good. I changed Niles over to a bow knight and trained him up in swords and gave him a fused bottle named Thirsty. Perfect. I made him,
Much obliged.
oh fuck, what is it? Adventurer? Is that what it is? I'm suddenly blanking on what the master class for Outlaw is that I chose. It has a really cute bow on the back of his cape, though. That's what I'm getting at. I also dragged Odin, like, kicking and screaming through all of my Conquest game. Odin ended up in, like, my final party, but was, like, functionally almost impossible to do any damage with.
Ready for this?
That would do it, yeah.
Here I am. I can help too.
Mozu's already finally getting into the sort of damage that I would like to expect from her on the regular.
I'll protect you. I did it!
Make my Killager strong.
I don't need this goddamn chest key.
I'll do my best.
Odin is wielding the monster manual. Appropriate. We'll go ahead and give you the kill.
I won't let you die. You've helped me grow stronger.
I wonder if Korn will be able to kill Zola in like one hit. Seems plausible. Wow, no. I'm a little surprised. Actually, in that case, we won't have her immediately go tempt fate. We'll just flood this room with dudes that want to kill other dudes and regroup properly next round. Get our ninjas back over here. Asuki has daddy issues, the Shuriken edition. Good. Oh, that brought me joy. I'm gonna sit this one out.
I see you're ready to die. I'm going to enjoy this.
I can always count on you.
Oh, the daddy issues is a forged Saizo's star. Good.
You ready for this? We're not done yet!
Jacob gets the kill on Zola. Fucking rip.
Ugh, what was I thinking?
Got a Master Seal. Jacob and Azura, MVPs.
It's over.
Game over, Zola. Now tell us where you're keeping Izana.
No.
What do you mean, no? You're beaten.
Oh my, how naive you are. What a sheltered life you've lived. I'd rather die than give you anything. Luckily, I won't have to. Pah!
He's using some kind of smoke screen.
Bingo! Until next time, fools! Ah! Ow, ow, ow! What are you doing? Let me go!
No.
No.
Leo!
Leo! What are you doing here?
Contemptible fool!
Ah, Zola, you've embarrassed our kingdom for the last time.
Lord, please, you don't mean that. I was just attempting to preserve my dignity.
What?
Dignity? What would you know about that? You're done here.
No!
Hey!
Leo, what are you gonna do? Zola is a monster. I'm going to make the world a better place.
Leo.
But he's one of your own. I refuse to believe you would harm a fellow Norian. Why should I listen to a traitor like you? You abandoned us. You have no right to tell me what to do. Leo, please. Ugh, fine. Keep this pitiful fool if you like him so much. Goodbye, Corin. When the time is right, you'll pay for what you've done. Leo, wait! It doesn't have to be this way! I've never seen such a display of power!
Yes.
Yes, Lord Leo's a gifted dark mage. He's feared and respected in Nor. He's certainly changed since the time I spent there. The Leo I remember was kind and curious, even clumsy at times. I wonder what happened to him.
Oh, my hero.
Woo! You guys saved me! This calls for a feast! No, better idea, an all-night party! We'll wear pajamas and eat bonbons. Let's get it started. Izana in the house!
Well,
Is this still Zola? No, but I think we underestimated Zola's Izana impression. Archduke Izana? Before we get to the bonbons, I have a few questions. Have you witnessed any nearby conflicts involving the Norians? Oh yeah, definitely. What a bunch of party poopers they were. We were just listening to some music and getting massages, and then I heard, like, a big explosion or something outside. And I went to see what was going on, and they captured me. I was still wearing my silk PJs. Anyway, we're all about love, peace, and chicken grease here in Izumo. So we don't exactly have a world-class military force. I don't know what happened after that. I was in my own jail. Luckily, I previously had the jail equipped with velvet sheets and scented candles. Best sleep I've had in weeks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to, suffer through all of that. Yeah, it's despicable for Nor to take advantage of a neutral realm like this. Archduke Izana, I know that you've been confined to a luxuriously appointed cell, but would you happen to know anything about my brothers Ryoma and Takumi? Well, I've heard of them. That's something, right? I did overhear that the battle stretched all the way to the bottomless canyon. Maybe they just fell in.
please,
Gods, no!
stay strong.
Get a hold of yourself, Sakura. Your brothers are not the type to accidentally fall into a canyon. We've got to believe that both of them are alive and healthy. I'm sorry, that was rude of me to speculate like that. It's just that the canyon is totally treacherous, such a hazard. Anyway, maybe I can help by reading your fortune.
Huh?
I'm a bit skeptical of fortune telling, but this is your kingdom. Yep, and I'm a descendant of the gods. It really is a pretty sweet deal for me. Alright, here we go. Oh, ancient gods. What's up? I ask that you please answer me. Oh, I'm getting something. In the white light, a hand reaches through. A double-edged blade cuts your heart in two. Waking dreams fade away. Embrace the brand new day. Can it be?
Well-
Is that? Alright, I'm all done.
What?
Oh, that's it?
Huh?
I'm sorry, but that wasn't very helpful.
Oh, you silly goose.
Hey, what can I tell you? I don't make the fortunes up, I just read them. Very well, let's just move on.
Come on now.
Sounds good to me. I'm dying for something bubbly to drink. Who wants to join me in the sauna? Oh, right. You probably want to hurry off and find your friends. Well, there's no rush. I peeked into their fortunes a little bit just now, and I can tell you that they're both doing okay at the moment. Are you sure? I'd really like to believe that.
Yep.
I swear it on my gold-plated statue of myself. They're fine.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Archduke Izana, for your hospitality and services as a fortune teller. It is tempting to stay and rest, but we'll leave now in search of our brothers.
Toodles.
I knew it. Oh well. Come back again sometime and we'll have a toga party. I don't know what that is, but okay. Take care. I can't stop thinking about the fortune Izana read for us. Those words were so poetic. A double-edged blade, embrace the brand new day.
Hey,
Corin, I must speak with you.
Azura?
Is everything okay?
Listen.
Yes. Well, I don't know, actually. It's about that fortune.
Oh.
It was strange, wasn't it? And a bit haunting, too. Yes. Those words were to a song my mother taught me as a child. Are you certain? Do you remember the meaning behind the lyrics?
No.
No, it's an ancient song. But this is what troubles me. Those lyrics almost seem to speak directly to you.
Huh?
To me? How is that possible?
Truly.
I don't know. The song has always been a bit of a mystery, but I never thought about trying to solve it until now.
No.
Perhaps it's just a coincidence, right? I mean, how could someone write a song about me if I hadn't been born? Wrong voice. Oh,
Azura?
Azura, what's the matter?
My apologies.
I'm sorry. Please forget about all of this. Alright, I'll drop it for now. But please don't hesitate to come speak with me about anything, at any time. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Corin. Alright, let's get going, shall we? Azura? What was she trying to tell me? And that's the end of Chapter 9.
Yeah.
Sure, we've got a ton of supports, but
Let's see.
my voice is actually kind of killing me. Yeah, and it is getting late. Oh, Izama, I'm sorry. Did you ask me for an accessory and then tell me that you hate it? Is there a problem with the ninja mask that I gave you? Is there a problem with it? Get the fuck out of here. I got peaches. I also haven't been using my mess hall. I keep forgetting to do that. Bring Setsuna in here.
This was fun. I'll come back again.
Alright. So for this time around, I think we're doing Jacob and Azura. But good to know about Silas.
Silas's child is great.
Yeah, that's what Drax was saying.
I love her. She's so cute.
And we have an extra peach, so we can give Lilith a peach. Yay! Boo! Wow. I'm glad you feel smarter, because that's about the only thing you got from that.
Now.
Ooh, we can build an arena. Done and done and done. Where do I want to put it? And, probably want one of these. Just a hunch.
Actually, let's move this. Just set that there. That'll do. And let's go see who our very first arena battler is.
Glad to help.
Setsuna. Alright. It's all yours, babe. Wow, she won.
Victory, victory.
I'm proud of you, baby. Thanks for the extra quartz. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Make it so that me and my spouse's statues are on either side of the throne and the kids go on the other two squares. I just put them there because, like, it seemed like a good place to put it. Like, I always put them in, like, the squares to start off with, and then I start lining them up down the sides. So I don't know, I'm trying to mix up the way that I have everything set this time, but it's not that much different from the way that it was last time. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. Because I'm getting sleepy. I have work in the morning. I have to be up in like 6.5 hours to go to work. So that's gonna do it for this Fire Emblem Friday. We got some good stuff done. We did one of the challenges. We got through a couple of chapters. We saw Leo again. So having a pretty good time over here in our replay of Birthright. So for those of you watching, thank you for joining us. Thanks for all of the good conversation tonight. It was actually really nice to have talkative chat during a Fire Emblem stream. So if you're interested in seeing the next part, make sure you go ahead and shoot us a quick follow. If you're watching this over on YouTube, thank you very much for the support. And if you want to join us in real time, make sure you follow us over at Twitch. And for those of you who didn't chat, we appreciate you as well. And hopefully next time you'll want to join us a little bit more and participate. But until next Fire Emblem Friday, this is Jay from GlitzParty signing off. And we will see you next time. Bye.